Grand Rising, my lovely vigilant owls. I'm never up like this, but my sleep schedule has been changing. I've been more of a morning owl than a night owl lately. It's been a little weird. I'll just chalk it up to Mercury retrograde. Maybe my sleep pattern will do better next week. But anyway, how are you? How are you? I am doing a new thing with my videos where I am going to be incorporating chakra and angel numbers for the inner child, mainly to help, mainly me, but for y'all too, focus a bit more on aligning with individual chakras for the week versus everything as a whole, because it's a lot. It's a lot to constantly have to focus on making sure all of your chakras are aligned and all this stuff. It's overwhelming. This stuff is overwhelming. And I know a lot of my owls are occultists and part of the conscious community. And it takes a lot of discipline to be on top of body, mind, and spirit 24/7 while also having to contribute to the physical reality while we're here. Because everyone does have their own business. Some people work a 9 to 5, some people have a career and can't always do all of the stuff 24/7. I understand. So I'm shifting the focus from just having to constantly micromanage the shadow to how your inner child works with the shadow. So that one, it'll bring a more lightness to the work while also unlocking some different ways to be creative with your inner child and in your practice in general. So that is why I'm having the shift, because I know it's very dark constantly having to micromanage yourself. And I personally hate it. So this isn't just for y'all, it's for me too. I think we need a little bit of a nurturing and caring and compassion and understanding for ourselves on all levels. You know, we're gods, but sometimes we gotta clock in too. You know, that's just a reality of shit. Meh. So yeah, hopefully this will help defocus, be not just having to get the hell out of here, out of the matrix and stuff. It will help also with the mundane as well. Okay, so the first cards I pulled for this, I'm only going to do a summary because on my Facebook group, this is another way for me to help the vigilant owls that can't always sit and watch my videos as well. Just a quick little, a thing for a weekly, what I'm going to be focusing on, so you don't feel as though like you're constantly left behind. Because I've been getting that type of energy as well. Like, I feel like I'm left behind. I feel like I'm not doing enough, that thing. Here's a way to simplify it and also make it seem a bit more smaller. Okay, because everyone doesn't have time to be constantly reading books, watching freaking 6 to 8 hour lectures. That's a whole work shift, you know what I mean? Okay. So this is going to be a collective pull of what the collective can be focusing on this week. And throughout the day, I'll be doing videos for water signs, earth signs, fire, and air. Not in that order, that's just what came out my mouth. So don't be hyped or saying, oh, you said you were going to do water signs first. No, that's just what came out of my throat chakra. It's Mercury retrograde. I could end up doing freaking air first for all we know. Okay, all right. Just letting y'all know. Anything else? Oh, yes, if you haven't seen, I am opening back up my readings. Always $25. I'm gonna be honest though. Actually, no, I'm not telling y'all that. It's none of y'all business. But all my readings are gonna be $25 from now on. And I added a owl checkup. That's going to be $10, where if you just need a mini reading, something to help you get through the week, or just have one question to help you put the pieces together. That's $10. And if you are interested in said reading, inbox me on Facebook. You cannot reach me through TikTok. Don't attempt. Okay. Just letting y'all know. Where am I starting first? Well, I'll start here with what I wrote, and then we'll go into all that stuff. All right. So the chakra that the collective should be focusing on this week is the heart space. And the card that came out of my chakra deck was gossip. So possibly you don't want to work on your creativity because you're worried about what people said, or you're worried about that voice in your head constantly giving you negative self-talk. Or possibly in shadow work you realize a family member or something like that voice is constantly in your head saying you'll never be good enough. Whatever the gossip stems from, that is what is causing a possible blockage. And the question of the week that came from this card was, what am I resisting? And don't worry, I'll read the book in a second as well, because there's a story behind this card. But here you see the lady's all dressed in green. She has a paintbrush and I think a salt shaker or a pond or something in her hand. And all these people are disapproving of it. And you see how she doesn't care? Yeah. So they probably were talking about her and she doesn't care. Hey, I'm going to go paint this salt shaker like Alice in Wonderland. And you're like, why would you do that? Because it's fun. I feel like it. My inner child wants to be Alice in Wonderland themed this week. Why are you upset that I'm enjoying myself? Look at that. And the angel number that came out for it was 496. And all the extra information for it is in a Facebook post on the Vigilant Owls group as well. What else about that? Yeah, so if you want to kind of just have the post, and if you don't have time to watch the video, join the Vigilant Owls group, because I get a bit more. You can reach out to me a bit more for any things that you can't figure out through the video if you want to ask me questions. That's the main reason why I have the group. So like if someone is stuck, they can DM me and, you know, I help y'all out. I am an owl. I help guide. So the main thing that came out to me when I was reading the angel number is you are encouraged to let go and detach and trust that something in your life is about to be replaced with better. Remember that you deserve the very best, so be open to receiving new possessions or experiences that exceed your expectations as you are ready for an upgrade in your life. So other people probably aren't going to see why you're painting the salt shaker like an Alice in Wonderland thing, but you do. Your inner child does. That's all that matters. Should I read the book first or pull these? I'll read the book first. Oh, I didn't even realize this was still here. Oops. My apologies for the noise. I have the window open a little bit to let some air in here. If the mic is picking up the airplane. Anyway, so we have, I'm not pronouncing her name. Anyway, it says Charmaine. Yeah, Charmaine. Okay. The legend of the card here. Charmaine is eccentric and kind. From her Chartreuse, it's a greenhouse she's living in. She lives in the greenhouse and she wears green. That's where we're going with that. To her fascination with scarves. Okay, so let's redo that. Charmaine is eccentric and kind. From her greenhouse to her fascination with scarves. She is a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discovered her incredibly detailed paintings of their town and realized she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. Inspiration. Charmaine suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? Is the question that popped out to me the most. Key ideas: uniqueness of others, naive, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocusing your life. Keywords: freedom, dance, and honor. And for the mini meditation, if you want to have that, visualize someone you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. Picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. When they finish, thank them for coming. So for instance, it doesn't have to be always an outside thing when it comes to gossip or negative talk. It could be yourself. So possibly if you can never find anything good to say about yourself or anything that you personally create from your gifts or work in general that you do, that you feel pride and joy in, take this visualization and meditate on talking to yourself, your inner child possibly, or just a mirror of yourself, and just find nice things to say to yourself and then have them say something nice back to you. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-card pull on mind, body, and soul, and then we're pulling advice from the angels. And I guess I'm reading this book because I keep staring at it. So we're going to read the Angel Oracle. I never read the Angel Oracle, but whatever. So mind, body, Alright, get into more shuffles. Can I get a card for soul, please? Okay, thank you. Alright. And I'll pull angel. Alright. Any angel advice? Any angel? Ooh. Okay. So we got mind, body, and soul here. Mentally, you're coming up with a lot of good ideas. Ideas. And they're right there in your grasp, but for some reason you're not reaching for them. Possibly stemming back from the negative self-talk here. Like you have a good idea, but then the moment you start thinking of ways to put action and manifest that idea, here comes the negative self-talk. Oh, maybe they won't like it. Maybe it won't come out as good. And then this whole perfection mentality comes and you never reach the idea or ever complete the idea. It just becomes another case in the file. You never put any action to it. It just sits there. See, I'm getting a hermit vibe, but I'm starting to think this is the emperor. I'm starting to think this is the emperor card. Oh yeah, this is the emperor. Because the old guy looks like a hermit. So I was confusing this entire time with the hermit card. God, I cannot take my shadow deck sometimes. This has been there. Hold up. No, I'm not looking for it. The number says, because I was looking at the pictures. I always look at the pictures more than the numbers. And now looking at the numbers, it's 4. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, Emperor body. You have the strength. Like, your body is prepared to keep going. But every time you step away out of your comfort zone, here you go, just sitting here. Like, you know how you see older people, they go for a walk for a little bit and then they end up having to sit down there for a while. It's giving almost complacency. That's what this is giving. It's giving complacency. It's giving hermit, not wanting to move because of this negative self-talk. And you have to get out of that. And it doesn't have to always be like you stopping yourself from achieving your dreams. It could be from negative self-talk on your appearance. It could be negative self-talk on your relationships. Anything. Let's stop anything that's stopping you from going to the next level because you don't want to really put yourself out there, or fear of judgment. And that's where you're not caring what people think come from. You just don't care. And with the soul here, with the 9 of Pentacles, the abundance is laid out for you. You have your messengers. You have the bird here. Hi, the owl. Hi. You have your guides. You have your ancestors. You have your spirit team. You have all of that. You just have to walk the path. You have to trust yourself. Don't let this gossip, don't let the looks, stares, silence bug you. And what else over here? And we're going to move over to, but yeah, everything stems from the mind. And my occultist owls, you know this. I know this. Everything starts with the mind first. Go for your ideas, whatever it is. For some reason, I'm getting like kind of a love aspect. So possibly if you've been not wanting to do something to your hair or put on that dress, you know, that makes you look good, but you're worried about how like family or something will see it, that dress could probably be leading you to your soulmate, your husband, your wife. Put on that suit. For some reason that came. Wear what you want. Wear what you want. Wear the identity you want. Wear the personality you want. It will attract what you want. Just stop being so fearful. Stop casting out fear into the unknown, because that's what's going to get projected back to you. The fear. The unknown is the unknown. And if you lean towards fear, that's what's going to pop back out of you. Think of the unknown as the universe. To keep it simple. The universe wants to give you something, but because you're aligned with fear, that's what the universe is going to give you. More projections, more no's, more, yeah, you don't look good in that top. Yeah, you probably shouldn't paint that. Yeah, I don't like that. You're right. You know, that type of thing. Stop letting I come from your physical reality and not from your heart space. What do you like? What do you want to do? And the rest will follow. Okay? All right. Now over here. The angel advice. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon? Sandophon. Anyway, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And we're going to go in the book just to find it so I'm not struggling. 38. All right. Because it's like additional work if you want to like light a candle to him or something. But yeah, out of all this negative self-talk here, be gentle with yourself. If you're around people that judge you for just being yourself, get away from them. Cut them off. You don't need them. They don't benefit you. Release what doesn't serve you. Everything that don't serve you. Even if it got to be your mama. Like, sorry, mama. You got to go. I'm sorry, that's dark humor on my part. Anyway. In for the book here. Additional message. Sandophon, I know I'm butchering the name, but we're working with it. Wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered. And he strongly advises you begin by listening to gentle music. My Billow Beats is playing in the background. You're welcome, guys. Play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and encourage in slow rhythmic movements, such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Don't argue. Don't argue with nothing. Nothing. Don't argue with nothing. For my conscious vigilant owls, never argue the information. Never argue. Don't argue a book, lecture, nothing. Because I know y'all love to debate. I know. No time for that right now. Stop wasting your throat chakra. Okay. Instead, retreat from conflict while you relive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. Working with Archangel Sandophon. Sandophon's aura is a calming and cool shade of turquoise, like the translucent tropical ocean. Meditate upon this color or hold the stone associated with his energy, turquoise, and feel your heart rate and breathing become quieter. Sandophon can help your words and actions be kind and gentle yet powerful. As the archangel associated with music, you can feel his presence strongly when you listen to music, sing, or play a musical instrument. Okay, my lovely collective vigilant owls, I hope this will be a good start to your week. Happy Moon Day, which is the subconscious, which is 9 on the Kabbalah. So hopefully this did calm a few unconscious things that were kind of troubling you. The blur beats I'm listening to, if you want to continue listening to this while you possibly think of the question of the week, you don't just have to answer it right away. It's just something to meditate and sit on. So again, the question of the week is, what am I resisting? What could you be resisting? And what's causing that resistance? Okay? Okay. And this blur beat I have on is a 639 hertz. That is important. The hertz is important. All right. And just look up blur beats, heart space, 639 hertz. And you can pick whatever you want. I'm not going to give you the specific one I have because, just pick what you feel. That's what I did. All right. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And stay vigilant, my owls. Peace.